I can't believe Dogecoin is worth 20 cents.
Is that more than normal or less than normal?
It's orders of magnitude more than normal. Dogecoin,
is it actually worth anything though if it's cryptocurrency?
Arguably cryptocurrencies can be worth something. I'm not here to argue that today.
That's a worrying. That's a worrying starting point. Arguably, it can be worth something, maybe.
No, I'm just getting that disclaimer out of the way so that you know, people can say that I'm giving it a fair shake. Having said that, Dogecoin is
shake.
Yeah, Dogecoin is not such as. So the whole point of Dogecoin, so the way that Bitcoin works is that there's a finite number of Bitcoin, just like any other currency. There's a finite amount of it, and you can't make more unless you're like, or they'll get you. Yeah, Dogecoin is not the case. Anybody can print more Dogecoins to add them to the pool of all the Dogecoins. So as a result, they're completely worthless because if they gain any value, you can print more of them and then they stop having any value because there's a ton of them. This was designed in mind because the people who made it thought it would be pretty funny to do it that way. They were correct. However, Dogecoin is now actually worth 2 dimes, which is absurd because it should basically be worth literally nothing. And I think historically Dogecoin is usually worth like 1/100th of a penny or something. So
what, did everyone pull off a full Metal Gear Solid 5 like agreement to all collectively do one form of behavior to not fuck it up long enough for it to be worth something?
Yeah, because Elon Musk tweeted Doge in all capitals like 2 weeks ago or something. And then like in Tesla's investor notes, they're like, yeah, we're as a company, we're investing in like cryptocurrencies, including like, I think they're doing basically all of them, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. The sigh is very intentional. Oh God! Remember in the podcast where I said that Dogecoin was concerning to me because my coworkers were talking about Dogecoin,
and you were worried that because you were worried they're going to get invested in this trash currency.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they did? Are they invested in the trash currency? Because every nerd on the planet apparently just has their thoughts made for them by Elon Musk. Like a hive mind.
I don't know if any of my coworkers are in Doge now, but I'm just like, how in God, why are we like in a post-sanity society? Like, come on. Why is Dogecoin worth? Why are people making millions off of Dogecoin now? Like, I don't understand anything anymore.
Well, we now have ziplines, so that's exciting.
We do have ziplines.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah. The whole point of ziplines is that they're incredibly dangerous and they kill you.
We're gonna die. Oh yeah, and we have jetpacks already invented. I'm not sure how long that's been there, honestly. Let's do another annoying lap where I run around grabbing resources. Probably would be a smart thing just to have like a warehouse that is like it's like we should have an Amazon fulfillment center.
No, God.
But like what you do is it's just one warehouse. It's just one crate of every resource type we've ever made next to each other. And then like the back of the thing is just this nightmare spaghetti of all the shit being fed in on the other side of the building. But the front side is you just walk in and here's a bunch of storage containers and you just find the one with the resource you want instead of like searching the whole base. Maybe that might be my next like self-punishment project at some point.
You know, you could try sleeping instead.
No.
I believe that the response should be, wow, thanks, I'm cured.
Have you ever tried not being sad? Why don't you just be happy?
Oh, man.
This advice and others brought to you by white women.
Okay, copper ingots. Copper ingots.
No plastic in the plastic building. Grab it. Damn it.
Can I just chainsaw this thing? I could probably chainsaw this thing. Let's chainsaw this thing. No fuel! Damn. Okay. Not chainsawing it then.
Oh yeah, you have to carry fuel with you at all times to ever use a chainsaw.
Mhm.
Which is funny because I think I've heard that like jetpacks or something like feed off of your power. They, like feed directly off of your like power
Grid?
grid. There we go. That's the word.
Really? Weird. Okay.
Be
Well,
nice
that's cool.
if we get like a fucking electric chainsaw or something.
Yeah.
I'm electric. Electric saw.
And then we'll do some conveyor mergers. And we can make this all slump into the same slurry.
Definitely wondering how. How does this zipline even work?
Well, you drink a bunch of Red Bull, and then you get really pumped up, and you go like, "Woo, zipline!" And then
Oh my god!
what?
It connects to power lines.
Oh, that seems good.
I was like, how does
seem
the
decent?
I was like, how the fuck does a zipline even work? Like, is it gonna fire an individual zipline every time I fire it, like that Apex Legends character or something? But no, it connects to a nearby power line, and then you just go along it, I guess.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, look at me go. That's silly. Oh, and now I'm flying.
I wish I could put a stackable conveyor pole
Okay.
onto an existing conveyor belt line. Like, that one thing would make it so much nicer for me to use them.
So the jetpack incentivizes us to be using the refinery to make fuel that we can carry in our inventory because it consumes
Okay.
that. And like fairly quickly, it looks like. I like instantly can't use this jetpack anymore because I used its built-in fuel immediately in like one jump.
Oh, so now we do need the petroleum cocaine. Got it.
Let's see. Power switch analysis complete. I care about that one less, but it's there now. I am still annoyed that each of these research trees doesn't go away when I finish it. Now that they're mostly completed, it's really annoying to like page through all the empty ones. Let's research the other medical inhaler just because I don't like that it's there.
Good call.
There's like 2 separate medical inhaler researches for some reason. Which displeases me, because every tree must be complete. This is what I'm doing until we get enough of the things to get the next tier, apparently.
Okay. So we have at least some copper ingots going into the thingots.
I wonder
Okay.
if drones are going to be as easy of a just fuck it, nothing, you don't have to try anymore thing as it is in Factorio.
Yeah.
In Factory, all of your careful base building and having things make sense and be thought out just goes away. Because you're like, just make 1 billion power and then make drones and they'll just carry everything around, whatever.
It's exactly what the trade-off is. It's like, do you want to plan or do you want to just throw more power into it and drone away your problems? And I'm like, the second one, drone.
Always the second one. Oh, I didn't grab enough things.
All right, how do I make the train station loop? Oh. Oh, that might not be enough space for whatever we need. Oh.
What do you, what's wrong?
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make the train station do its circle backy on itself. Roughly about 10 feet away from the cliff into the hole of death.
It could just loop over the hole.
I suppose it could.
Safe. Or you could add, or you could add a bunch of foundations for a floor.
Yeah. How do you do it though?
So it has to loop back on itself, but specifically the connecting point has to be like this really acute angle where like it's essentially merging to the it has to be within a reasonable, like, you know how like the rails can only turn so fast?
Yeah.
They can't go a certain amount. So both sides of the joining spot have to be merging onto the one rail where in a way where both of them are of an sufficiently like acute angle that it smoothly transitions. And you have to do that at the end point of one of the segments you made. You can't merge them just anywhere. You have to merge them at one of the individual segments that you made when you were building them. So if it's not well placed, you can tear up one side. Well, so no, so it's going through your train station, right?
Oh,
so it's gonna come
this
out.
isn't nearly that bad. Oh, okay. This is the first.
Yeah.
I thought this was a weird glitch. No, this is a first-class supported feature of how this works. Got it. Okay, so it's already been built.
You're gonna go through your train station, then loop around the train station and reconnect to where you came from.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah, this isn't.
It's just how
this
it
isn't
do.
really anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you think I was doing like a cheaty thing? That wasn't the point.
For whatever
how
reason,
the game
I
was supposed to
assumed
work.
it was a glitch. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just the game.
Okay.
The downside of that is you can only have one train per thing because there's only one track for most of the track. So you can't have like a perfect infinite loop where they just never hit each other. But it's not much of a distance, and the train has such high capacity that unless you're completely backed up, basically, it should never actually fill up. So that means it functionally has infinite bandwidth. It's like it's just connected directly.
Damn it, I'm out of things. Why?
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to the base I go. Everything's so expensive.
Only 6. Oh, it's only been 10 more since I last checked. It's too slow, game. It's too slow. It's too slow.
You know what they say? A watched computer never
boils. You don't. God, if your computer boiled.
Yeah, that's
what happens when your CPU gets
crazy.
Too hot.
It's because you didn't use enough thermal paste, or you used too much. I don't know.
Or you made it wrong.
Yeah.
That's like the ultimate thing is if you look up any video about thermal paste, it's a bunch of people that are too opinionated about thermal paste. These cables aren't coming in fast enough. That's the bottleneck. How are we not making enough cables? There should be so many cables.
There's a thing that's making cables, but it's just dumping them into a thing, so you can probably repurpose that thing to make the thing that you need the cables for.
The existing cable Because the cable storage device should be storage container should be full. I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that that's no longer affecting the bandwidth once it's full. But I think it's just I think it's because the computers and the adaptive things both need cables, so they're capping out, boys. It's going in both directions at once, but that one's also backed up, so that one's not going anywhere. So they're just going here. I don't think the. I think we just need more.
Need more cables?
Gotta make more cables. What's the relay shear? That puts out 30 per minute. Consumes 60 per minute.
That was enough iron pipes, and I'm never gonna need more. Not gonna wonder why that conveyor belt's broken. It's probably broken for a good reason.
So I can't add to this because they will cap out. It looks like there's too many right now, but the moment I change the rates, there won't be. And I mathed out, I mathed out the copper when I made this place, so the only way to increase the cable production would be to take it from one of the other things or bring more copper in. And
did you just use the phrase mathed out?
Yeah.
Like it's mapped out, but with math?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say that before.
You've never heard mathed out?
Oh. Must be a California thing.
I don't know if it's a California thing. It's just a thing that it intuitively made sense to say. Never be afraid. Never be afraid to Shakespeare, Bird. Just make up your own fucking words. He just verbed a noun every fucking 5 minutes in his plays, including verbed, which is ironically a noun.
Yeah. I think mathed out sounds like something I could hear like a surfer say, or like
mathed out, bro.
Like the Governator say, or like other extraordinarily dated California references and stereotypes.
I'm getting some subtle hints of you not being Californian. What could it mean? Just want it to be done. Gah.
Now you Californians with your In-N-Out burgers.
Burgers.
I've been watching a lot of Thought Slam lately.
It's not a bad choice.
Blech. My nose is full of itches that also want to kill me. Damn it. Like I snorted a cactus.
You alright?
How you doing? No, it's fine. It's good.
I'm not enjoying your vibes right now, Bird. You're sounding pretty anti-histamine right now.
Can I make the railway just like loop over the hole? Because that would look hilarious. If it was like a death train that you're like, oh, this is terrifying to ride on.
I mean, like, yeah, if the endpoints are over something, then it'll let you do it. Also, you could put all the concrete down and then put it over the hole, then delete the concrete.
Oh, let's do that. That looks fun. Okay, I'm super game for that.
And that'll be how it do. That's not worth the whole slot of this inventory. Nope. Now we've researched medical inhalers again. Was that a different recipe, or do we just pointlessly have the same thing researched twice? Who knows? Let's see, I think... Yeah... I think we haven't invented high-speed connectors yet, right?
Right.
So yeah, we're back to the rest of the entire MAM being locked off now. So the entire base is bottlenecked until we finish the current project. What I'm kind of looking forward to is that the patch said that it added lights
Ooh, that does sound fun.
And I'm like, I would like lights. That would be nice. You know, I'm just gonna disconnect one of those things. Slowing the whole base down. The wiring units or whatever. The thing that
automated wiring.
We're making like the thing we're making for the space elevator has a thing right before.
Wiring.
Yeah, before that is a thing we're making nearby. And the thing we're making nearby isn't getting enough wires to make those things, send them to those things. Yeah, automated wiring is not getting enough cables to send them over to make the adaptive control unit, I think it was. And so just nothing's getting done. So I'm just going to unplug one of the automated wirings from its cables so that the other ones get cables faster. And
that sounds
hopefully
good.
That'll
do
work.
that. Yeah.
Because somehow we're like making negative progress right now. But I can't really.
The train now swoops over the death hole with no foundation or support underneath it. I'm tempted to just make the train now when it's not even useful yet because I want to see it do this.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we'll be a good bird and we'll go make the other side of the train track so that it at least does its circle-y lurklies.
Unplug 2 of these, shit.
Wait, I can just put the train down now and manually train it. Oh, so let's just do that. Okay, we go to transportation.
How to train a life.
Electric locomotive, which I can't make because I can't fucking make anything. Back to the base I go.
Out of stuff. I'm gonna go look at your train because I need to take my mind off of how there's all I can do is stare at this thing and wait for it to get done.
Yeah, come over here. Help me finish this out. Why not?
There's no like copper anywhere for me to use to help with that. Especially since the closest copper is the one that you're currently working on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got its own thing going on. What did you run out of resources to make?
Iron pipe.
Oh wait, ooh, look at this.
This is very bright.
Yeah.
I didn't see. Oh, how do I do that?
You make a zipline, and then you can ride.
I didn't make one.
Then make one when you're at the base. You're about to go there. And then you can
but
oh my god,
you.
If you do it right, you can jump from one to another.
Oh, that looks so sick.
But yeah, suddenly we're gonna have it's too close to the ground.
Oh.
Suddenly we're gonna have electricity that it just is planned around zip lines.
The Danger Hole Express? I don't recall naming it this.
I just wanted it to be named not the generic thing it started with.
I see.
Because it was just like, Raxicoricophalopatorius or whatever the fuck.
It's always German. All the names are German.
That would be funny if it was called that.
Yeah.
That's the fart monsters. Why did you always gotta collide through shit, huh?
Because I don't have any chainsaw fuel. I can't make these things go away because I need to go get biomass.
No, you can't chainsaw these.
Oh, that's even better.
Are these moon balls?
I don't think that. No, they're not moon balls. What the hell is a moon ball?
We're
not even on the moon. This isn't even a ball.
No, it's like a throwable. It's like a throwable rubber ball that has a bunch of like panels on it. It's a real life product.
That's called a soccer ball. Ow. Didn't even hurt that much. Wait, I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna go there.
I might be able to Nobelisk these. That's what I should do. I should make more explosives and then play with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, the zipline's not very fast. It's like exactly as fast as you are on foot, I think.
Yeah, I noticed that I was able to keep pace with you.
Yeah.
1-to-1.
But it means we can set up zipline. It means that whenever you need to like get from this place to that place, frustratingly, like when you're exploring around, you can make like you can just make a power pole from one to the other and then zipline across.
Oh, that does sound really good. And then that also has the benefit of you've Hanseled and Greteled a power cable across the entire world wherever you go.
Maybe. I was thinking more like I mean, maybe they do. Maybe it requires power. I don't know. I was thinking more along the lines of just like plopping a point A to point B power line whenever you need to cross a gap, and then probably deleting it. But like not necessarily putting it on the circuit. I guess that's the question: is whether it has to be a part of the existing infrastructure or not for it to work.
I don't know.
Does it have to be powered?
Make an experiment for that real quick.
Yep, I can. I don't have any wires because I put them all into the thing that needs wires.
Need pipes? Steel pipes. We not make very many steel pipes, but because they immediately get eaten by another thing.
Yep, they get used a lot. We could just generally use more steel in general.
Yeah, generally speaking.
Future project. I could do that with the Isn't It Ironic area, but
yeah.
We also kind of need more coal. I don't love the idea of eating into our existing coal, even though a lot of our power does come from the dedicated coal power place that's across the base. Maybe if it gets big enough, then we could turn all of the local coal into just steel production coal, but I feel like we're a little too on edge right now for that to be safe. I don't trust it. One bit.
It makes a bunch of steel pipes by hand. I mean, I'm going to not do that.
What do you need the steel pipes for in this case?
Making the locomotive itself.
Okay, good news. Yeah, you can just make 2 poles and a wire, and it'll let you fly across them.
Oh, that's cool.
Without having to be connected to power. That's good news. That makes it very easy for me to go slime hunting.
Yeah,
what?
like all those slimes that are usually in completely impossible to get to locations, you'll be able to
just zipline that shit.
Boss.
I'm gonna go get that one that's been annoying me lately. Like, it's somewhere along the way to the coal plant. There's just a giant mushroom with a slug on it. And it's like, I don't want to figure out...
over the coal plant.
I don't want to figure out how to get up there.
Slug monster.
Sounds miserable. Miserable. Les Miserables.
Yes, that is a thing.
Doing the big thoughts today.
Yeah, very good. Here's your dopamine. Open up, nom nommy. Here's the validation train.
Oh,
there
fuck, there's one up there. I can't get out. Let me out. Oh.
Open up and accept my spoonful of validation.
The problem with these long distance pipes is you can't get out of them.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, let's turn around.
You mean long distance zip lines?
No, the...
Oh, no, you mean
the
the
hypertube.
hypertubes. Okay.
I was taking the hypertube to the other side. Ooh, there's one over there too. Ah, I'm spotting some. These are the twilight hours. Wait, oh, the sun's up now. Whenever the sun is down, those are like the perfect hours to spotting all the glowy slugs on the horizon.
Yeah.
And by hours, I mean a few minutes. And I don't know if that's because the time is dilated in this game, or if that's just how this planet do. Spin real quick like, or have 4 suns, who knows. I don't look up. Up. Where was it? Was it there? Maybe. I'm gonna poison myself.
I'm gonna make this loop back on itself. Do that by coming over here.
Unlimited power. Okay, where's this? Ow, 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 ow. Ow! I'm dying of all of the stuff. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I died.
This is so bad looking. Wow. This is gonna be great to watch it in action.
I don't think that was even the right spot. There's so many rocks out here that I can't. It's hard to keep track of which one has slugs on them. Shit. What looks bad in action? What's gonna look bad in action? The train?
Just the train and my really, really weird, bad loop-de-loop.
Why you gotta bully your own train? Man.
Because somebody's got to. It's fine. It's fine. This train plays video games. You're allowed.
Everyone who plays video games should be bullied. You know what they did.
I don't know how to stop the train, but it is going very quickly and it's going in reverse.
Where is my corpse? Oh, there it is. Ow! Yum.
I can't tell.
I made a pretty crucial mistake. I really forgot to eat the berries back at the base.
There we go. Now the train's going forward. Now the ride seems slightly more sane.
Is that a mistake you were making during the bees episode?
What?
Were you fully healing each life, or were you just running back in?
I mean, it's not very easy to get back up to full health.
It's super easy.
I don't have a reliable source of berry, do you?
Yes. Because every time you die, you spawn at the base, and the chest at the base is full of healing items.
Bullshit.
It's literally got hundreds of them.
You're making that up.
It's
that
full
can't
of,
possibly be true.
It's full of Mercer spheres, Stussies, alien organs, mycelia, and just hundreds of nuts and berries. Because that's where.
How long has it had nut and berry?
Whole game.
It has never had nut berry.
It has always had them because that's where I dump all the excess. Because whenever I realize healing items are taking up more than one inventory slot of my character, then I just dump them in there. Because I don't like them taking up so much space. It's annoying. I just habitually grab every healing item I run by all the time when I'm running around. What are these? Color cartridges. I grab every healing item I can when I'm running around. And every time I have too many of them, I dump them in that chest over and over again. You think berries respawn now? They always have.
They always have.
Yeah, they're plants. The berries and nuts and bacon agaric have been respawning the whole game. That's the handy thing about every time I go through my base. Whenever I return to the base, whatever path I take always involves crossing like 3 nut plants and 3 berry plants, and I just habitually grab them all, and then I'm like, there's too many nuts. That's why you're having so much trouble. You were fighting a bunch of bees with 3 health each time.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
And half the time the bees themselves were in a cloud of poison.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Glad we've established that the bees were a bit of a problem. Okay, this is gonna be.
Was it a bee in your bonnet?
Yeah, it was a little birdhouse in my soul.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know how it goes. There's a bee in your bonnet. There's a little birdhouse in your soul.
What are you saying to me right now?
Oh my god. I'm just saying there might be giants.
I'm just saying the theme song to House. Hugh Laurie is both a talented singer and
weird.
accent faker.
God. Hugh Laurie probably strikes me as one of those people that like probably is worse at faking an English accent, ironically, like poorly, than they are at faking an American accent well.
Mm-hmm. Like he's worse at doing a dumb English accent?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that I would be surprised if Hugh Laurie's English accent is like as bad as mine.
Except for his
like,
real one?
Well, no.
I'm confused.
Yeah, because the thought I'm saying is really fucking stupid.
Are you saying
That's why you're confused.
Are you trying to say he's so good at faking an American accent that his English accent doesn't sound real by comparison? Or are you saying he has to or are you saying that when he fakes a bad English accent, it's still worse than his real American accent? Which is weird to say because the premise is he's faking a bad one. So of course it's bad.
Yes. The
latter
one is what the former is the one I meant to say. The latter is the one that I actually said. So
when he makes a shitty, dumb, garbage accent, it's bad. Weird. Like, what the fuck?
Well, the game just crashed too, so we got that going for us.
Oh no. Why did it do that?
I don't know. Probably the train doing
Stop
train
that
things.
game.
Yeah. Well, the debug thing came up. I can go ahead and just send this to the makers of the Unreal Engine.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't realize you had that kind of pull.
Oh, believe me, they know me over there. I have sent them many, many crash logs that all are my fault. But for whatever it's worth, the options to send a crash log are send and restart, or don't send.
Oh, do have bombs on me. Cool.
And I'm like, well, I want the game to start up again, so fine, take my goddamn crash report. You can see what it was. I was an idiot. All I did, it was a very, very stupid, easy bug that I wrote, and now you get that documented and dated, and you know where I was, what I was feeling, and what I was listening to when it happened.
Yellow slug. Birdcatchers, join the game.
All right.
Explosions!
Alright, Megamine.
Ah, hurt myself. You don't throw them very far, apparently. There we go. Yeet! You can charge up the throw.
Don't be eating things when I'm not looking. I'm just I haven't gotten back into the game yet. You keep that yeet in your pants.
Oh, I just trapped myself. Didn't think that ahead.
See that?
So I already had dynamite.
This is why you need to yeet responsibly.
My inventory is so big that I forget what's in it.
It's a nice problem to have.
I'll just leave this here. I might use them in the future for some reason. Well, it's the when I saw the stuff that I couldn't chainsaw back at your base, I was like, okay, maybe I could blow them up though. Let's go back and make some pipe bombs. And then I'm like, oh, I already had like 10 in my inventory the whole time and just didn't notice. Like, I have to go back and get pipes. Then you were talking about how there's no pipes, so I was like, you know what? Fuck this whole plan. I don't really care anymore. I have to just fight for the same pipes. But I have bombs.
How do I make the train go on its automatic schedule?
You have to program a schedule. Do you do that?
Okay. Do I do that at the train station?
I don't remember. Probably.
Okay, I could figure the freight platform, but that's not correct.
There's a place where you program the schedule, and then you can then you have to get. I think you have to get in the train to manually toggle it into automatic mode versus manual mode.
Yeah.
And you also have to tell each station whether it's supposed to load or unload. And by station, I mean each cargo part of the station that has the actual cargo inputs and outputs. Each of those has a lever or something that tells you whether that one is going to input or output, or unload or load. And that'll tell it which one it does to the train when it arrives. Which is importante.
Let's just do it to apply the train change. Okay. Oh, I need to insert a choo-choo name. Okay, what should we call this train? I'm gonna call it Joshburg.
1 hour and 40 minutes.
Hey, to all those fans out there named Joshburg.
No
Consider
one is
this
named
your moment.
Joshburg. I hope.
To all the fans out there named Joshburg.
My condolences to your
Keith.
parents being that way to you, I guess.
Yeah.
That was mean of them.
Keith doesn't mean what he's saying, okay? If you're
I
named
do.
Joshburg, no. If you're named Joshburg, it's
God,
okay.
I mean, it's so
you don't need to
hard.
feel bad for your stupid name.
I've never
Dumb
not
idiot.
meaned anything.
Okay, timetable. Joshburg's next. Why doesn't this do anything? I give it a timetable and it doesn't.
Oh god.
It doesn't know its multiplications or some shit. It's just sitting on the track like an idiot.
Did you tell it? Did you do the other part I said, where you tell it to be in automatic or manual mode? You have to go in, like in the train, I think.
Okay, I went into the train and then I press what?
I don't know.
Q, E, Shift, Alt.
It's probably on the
Clickies.
screen. It probably tells you right on your screen.
It doesn't actually. I can make it go yonk.
You're gonna have to problem solve a bit, or wait until chat catches up and tells you the answer. Because I don't have like written instructions memorized. I just kind of figure it out each time. By each time, I mean the one time I've made a train so far in this playthrough.
I don't know.
EP. Yep, that's how you got it.
It
of you.
didn't work. I tried my one like ace in the hole and it didn't do anything this time.
I feel so strong with this ability to zipline. I'm gonna get every slug.
Okay, so I add the timetable and it says next stop. You've made changes to the timetable, close this window to apply the changes. So then I do that, and then it does nothing. Why
Yeah,
can't...
because you gotta tell the train to go.
Okay, so
Which
then
is
I go
not,
up to the
that's
train.
not part of the schedule. Train on the track.
The train is on the track.
Is it plugged? Is the computer plugged in?
Yes. That would explain why it's very, very hot in this room.
The let's play temperature.
Infinite.
Whoop. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Eat. I'm alive.
No timetable. It has a timetable. I can give it a timetable. Maybe I can't do
Alright.
it. Maybe only host can do it.
I'll walk all the way over to you and see what you're not
Thanks.
doing.
And maybe only the host can do it.
Well, I'll stop doing all this cool parkour adventures that I'm doing right now.
Okay, fine. I'll come over to you and I'll tear up your things. So when you come back to it, you can pick it up where you left off.
That's what. Okay, I'm stuck. I'm gonna die.
You're currently working on something, so I will go and I will undo your progress.
Well, no, I
so
was
that
just
when you come back
making
to it,
zip
you can
lines.
keep working on it.
I was just looking for slugs and making zip lines to them over and over again.
Oh, okay.
So that was adventuring with my new zip line. Because that's more visually interesting than me running around in circles trying to think of a single thing to do while I honestly just wait for the elevator to finish.
Yeah, really. What a powerful session this has been. We really put truth to power with this one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, you come over here. Go in the wrong way. Go in the wrong way.
Oh, are
Come
you
back
at
over
that
here.
station right now?
I'm at that station right now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because if we had finished plugging that in, then it would have been long since done. But I didn't realize that
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the state we were at was that we have everything being made, kind of, but not really. Where's the train? Oh, there it is.
It's over here being very sad.
Hello, Twain boy. Let's see. No timetable. Okay. Oh, because it'll just loop around. Okay. So, oh my God. Bush. Have an efficient day.
I'm gonna rename that.
Timetable. Joshburg. No timetable. Okay, let's give you a timetable then. Loser. Plus Danger Hole Express plus Josh Berg. And like that's
Let me rename this. I was gonna say Josh Berg's mom is bad at names, but now I'm just gonna call it Josh Berg's mom.
Well, get off the track because here it comes. Yeah, it's just going.
How did you do that? I did nothing differently.
I went on the timetable, clicked on Josh Berg, hit plus twice, so 2 things came up. Then turned one of them into the other stop, and then just.
Oh, it kept giving me Danger Hole Express. Like over and over again.
Yeah, because it'll just give you one and it defaults to one. If you click on it, you can change what station it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And then when you quit, it'll go back and forth over and over again.
Nice.
And so there
so
it
we have
goes.
train station, Josh Berg's mom is Batman, and train station, the Danger Hole Express.
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah.
With mine, I called them Beeville and, Ticket to Beeville so that we can correlate which train stations are related to each other. But I like your strategy too, where we'll never understand what life is anymore.
Well, okay.
Ooh, there's a Mercer sphere up there.
Okay.
I'm going to show it no mercery.
A big problem that we had with our base is that you listened to me earlier where we put the space elevator on top of a fucking mountain. If we hadn't have done that, then we would have had a much easier time.
Honestly, I don't think the space elevator being up there causes us any problems.
Oh.
It only really sucked when we had when we didn't have hypertubes yet because we had to climb up over and over again, and the ladders really suck.
Yeah, it was rough.
But that was long ago. God, interacting with the physical environment in this game is actually a huge pain in the ass.
Is it going to load up copper? Let's see.
I don't remember this bridge.
Oh, it didn't because I put the train station on the wrong side of the freight platform, so nothing's going to get loaded. Problem for future bird.
Oh yeah, when I came in that scene, I was questioning that a bit.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a requirement.
I think I know how you can fix it.
How?
So it tries to go. It's a stupid computer brain thing. All it does is go. It just goes to the place you told it to go to, then it goes to the other place you told it to go to, right? So when it reaches that station, it's like I did it, and then it wants to go to the other station. So just tell it to go to that station twice. So it'll reach that station, be like, but it'll be facing the wrong way. It'll do the loop, and then it'll come, and then when it comes back around, it'll stop again. Because if you tell it to go to that station twice before it goes to the other station, that would probably work.
That's hilarious.
That would probably work.
Yeah, there we go. We'll give that a shot. We'll see what happens. That would work because it'll go through like the little bow tie portion. Oh. Alrighty. Well, Josh Berg is coming back over here, so we'll see. We'll see if that works. Josh Berg's not a stupid name.
You're a stupid name.
It's named after a cheese.
Oh, is it on the both side? Is it on the wrong side of the bow tie on both sides?
Yes.
Ah. I didn't realize you're all the way over there. I figured you were talking about the one on this side because this one's wrong too. Well,
there it goes. It just barreled straight through and did not listen to that plan at all. Oh well.
That's
pretty damn hilarious.
So the way you could do it the way that I did with the other place, which is that I didn't do the bow tie on one side of the station. The bow tie goes around the station.
Oh.
So you just make it. You just redo the rails essentially, so it goes through the right way.
Yeah, or I could just put the freight on the right side.
Yeah, if you want to remake the base.
That's probably worth it.
There are a number of solutions.
And none of them are interesting to me right now. I'm gonna go pass out.
I warned you.
So allergy.
I warned you. Oh, it's fine. The elves will fix it.
Yeah, I know. No, don't fix it. You can leave this one. I'll fix it.
All right, that'll be your long-term project.
Yeah.
It'll be like the equivalent of like a multiplayer match of Age of Empires. like the one I had as a kid, where I was like, wow, I just reached the Stone Age from the Dark Age, and everyone else is like, everyone else was like Imperial Age with 50 cavalry, and I'm like,
Age of Empires was a much cooler idea for a game than its execution, because the execution was, in practice, the concept was never going to work. How could
it's a really weird idea that people could be in different ages of development. I mean, that is actually how real life works, actually.
Yeah.
Albeit temporarily, as new civilizations clash and there are completely different levels of technology sometimes, I guess. But, boy, that was one of my first ever multiplayer online matches ever in a video game, and it was an RTS. And it really permanently scarred me on the idea of, like, how, like, the top-end people that have so many actions per minute and shit like that can just decimate you in a game like that, and it's just not even fun to even try to play it compared to other games. Like a shooter, it's like, oh, they shooty good, okay. In an RTS, it's like, oh yeah, they fundamentally have a different game than you do.
Because they got clicks per minute.
They're like, I made fire, and they're like, that's cute, as the fucking hammer of dawn strikes from orbit. It's like, okay, I'll play other genre. I'll be here for the story. I'll impress my teachers by being able to pronounce Technocticlan at the age of like 2nd grade, which is an age.
Alright, I'm
Mesopotamia.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Unless I don't. I don't know your life. I'm gonna go find slugs. There's probably one up there. I don't want to walk along this entire thing, though. It takes forever. I feel like this game's more colorful than it used to be. Look at that blue. It might be because the game reset my graphics, which I had turned down to try to get the game to run better. But I was trying to make it run better for the internet. Which, like, eventually we realized was tied to that, network quality setting, so the graphics settings probably never mattered. So maybe it already looked like this, or maybe an update did it. Like, I feel like the saturation and so on of this game is kind of new. That's in a shitty spot. My plan was to zipline to it, but ziplines have a maximum length. I guess I still will, but there will be other steps. Two wolves, look at them go. Whoop. There you are, you little punk. Are yellow... They might... I think yellows might be the really good ones. I think those might be the ones that are worth like 5 or 10. I think the first 2 colors are worth like 1 and 3. I don't know, I don't remember. I currently have 1 green and 2 yellows. There's no real reason to keep this here. Organization. Oh. Well. Didn't plan around that. I'll have to get it from over there or something, or build all the way out to it later and get it again. That's annoying. That's the maximum distance on deconstruction. So here's how big this place is now. There's so many water pumps. There used to just be a small rim, but I realized the whole base wasn't working. So I added water, I doubled the amount of water pumps. So I used to do, for every like, I think I had one water pump for every 4 burners, and it seemed to be enough or something for some reason. Now I have like 2 for every 4, but I was also like doubling them, so I put 2 of these crystals into each miner to make it mine twice as fast. And then I put a full row of 8 burners for each time I did that. So that meant I needed 4 new ones. That's why you often see 4 in a row here and there. Those feed up to that. There's a lot going on. Some of these look red, which isn't a good sign. Those might not be working. I wonder why some of these aren't working. You have water, but not fuel. I thought I mathed it all out correctly. Wow, those are worryingly close together things. Hey, the battery's at 100%, I guess. Are they at 100%? No power. That's the no power of not having anything incoming. 1,000 megawatts of stored charge. I'm confused. Why is production and capacity still the same number? Shouldn't capacity go up when I have stored capacity? That's weird, right? That's supposed to stop us from going... That's the hope is that this will stop us from having the base go out when these briefly cross sometimes. But I thought the whole point of having a capacity separately listed from a production would be that it would be a higher number as a result. It's not. So that's ood. Those ones up there were the ones that were red, right? Are we just not getting enough coal? I thought I calculated everything. It would explain why things are so wavy. Maybe I have to downsize some of this. Or just put in... They're all at 200%, right? These things are so big I can't see which ones are red. Because the light is on the back of them. Okay. Yeah, not enough fuel. Well, I think... I had to recalculate the water, but I think I might have just assumed that the coal was working at its current volumes. This is solvable. I know what to do here. Ah, these are only power shard 2s. But conveniently, the power shards I just farmed will fix this. I can just jam them in here. I think there's 4 of these, so let's try to keep our count. 1. 2. 3, 4, I think, yeah. I think we're under capacity on coal. But this will probably fill up the margin of error. What I want to see is this freaking bar like even out. I thought the patch was saying that the coal would always produce the same speed now. So the fact that it's wavy is probably the fact that my the input must be wavering. If I increased coal capacity by an additional 50%, which at that point is a 25% increase. That's probably just enough. This one looks like it might have been fully backed up before I even got here. What's up with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. 8. Okay. Yeah, there should be. I think there's supposed to be 16 burners per miner. This one looks like it was already backed up. Why was the other one not backed up? I think all of the coal mines have the same capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the original 8, and then these are my new 8. You can tell which ones are new because they have foundations under them. We didn't have that much cement. And also it was far away. It was 100% stack instead of 500% stacks. 100 per stack instead of 500 per stack, so it was hard to carry. And I didn't have hyper tubes when I built this place, so taking trips was annoying. Yeah, that one's definitely red. That one's yellow. Which is between yellow and red a lot. Is it something about the pattern of how it's being split, maybe? Is its belt too slow? Oh, that's... That was stupid. Maybe those crystals weren't necessary at all just now. Maybe I was right about the math and the belt just wasn't fast enough, so it wasn't feeding into that one enough.